It wasn't until she saw her abandoned husband sitting in a $1 million luxury car that the woman finally realized how terrifying the man she once looked down on really was. Back then she had proposed to him 99 times, and it wasn't until the 100th time that he was finally moved. At that moment the man not only rejected a marriage alliance with a billionaire's daughter, but also signed a $100 billion contract for the woman. On their wedding day, he gave her 99 forgiveness coupons and told her, as long as those coupons weren't all used up they would never break up. So, the two happily got married. Later the woman became the president of the group thanks to a $1 billion deal from the man, but the man never expected that at the celebration banquet the woman would publicly declare that the most important person in her life wasn't him. The man froze on the spot, realizing that her first love had reappeared and changed her heart. He looked at them in shock, and before he could figure out what was going on, the first love accidentally spilled wine on a senior executive. Yet the woman stood by her first love's side and asked her husband to go apologize and drink with the executive. The man couldn't believe what he was seeing. He politely refused, saying he couldn't drink because of a past surgery, but the woman insisted and said she would use a forgiveness coupon. The man felt completely heartbroken, but remembering his promise, he chose to compromise again. He took a sip of the wine and immediately ran to the bathroom, vomiting uncontrollably. Seeing this, the woman rushed over with concern and offered to take him home. At that moment the man thought the woman still loved him, but then, when her drunk first love appeared, the woman actually supported him and left with him. The man completely broke down, but what he didn't know was that her actions had just cost her another forgiveness coupon. By now, the man felt no more attachment, so he called his assistant and asked her to prepare the divorce papers, because he knew the woman would soon use up the last two coupons. However, when the woman returned home, she handed the man a gift bag. At first, when he saw his favorite cake, he thought the woman still cared and felt a small flicker of comfort. But then, he found only a dirty shirt inside the bag. The woman explained that her first love got drunk, and she thought it didn't matter how many clothes he washed. Then she sat on the couch, chatting with her first love on the phone, but the man accidentally overheard their conversation and suddenly realized the cake was actually for her first love and the dirty shirt was meant for him. What broke his heart even more was that the woman openly said she couldn't bear to let her first love do laundry. Hearing this, the man was filled with regret. Just as he was about to confront her, he overheard her booking a hotel for their anniversary. The next day, they went to the hotel to celebrate, but the man never expected that the woman had invited her first love too. Before he could process what was happening, their daughter said she had invited him because it happened to be his birthday. The man instantly understood why the woman had chosen this day as their anniversary. Before he could recover from the shock, the three of them sat down and began to order food. What stunned the man even more was that everything the woman ordered happened to be her first love's favorite dishes. Then, the daughter revealed that the woman had never forgotten her first love and always dreamed of marrying him. Hearing this, the man lowered his head, his heart completely shattered. To break the awkward silence, the woman asked the waiter to bring out the cake she ordered. The man still thought that the cake was meant for him, but the waiter said that couples who kissed would receive